Bitters are the class of flavoring agents used for everything from stomach aches to cocktail recipes. When used carefully, these don't make the drinks bitter, but rather help other flavors blend. Generally sold in small bottles, they pack a big flavor, so it's good to know a thing or two about them. Most bitters are made by steeping various barks, roots, flowers, and such in alcohol, then letting them age. They were originally marketed for medicinal purposes, with claims to cure every awkward medical problem under the awkward medical sun. But when the government cracked down on dubious cure-alls, the variety of bitters practically dried up, leaving only a few that have managed to make it to today. Of course now, thanks to the cocktail revolution, there is a broad spectrum of flavors and styles on the market. Every style is worth checking out. However, there are 3 that I believe must be stocked in your home bar. But rather than me talk about them, let's ask our good friend and bitters expert, Sother Teague, about them. Hey, Sother! How are you doing?
Hey, Bennett. I'm great, and I'm happy to be here. How are you today?
Fantastic! We're talking about bitters today, and I wanted to see if you could tell us a little bit about 3 that I think are important for every home bar, and maybe what we can use them in.
Well, you know I love bitters, so ask away, friend.
First, I always keep a bottle of Angostura aromatic bitters.
Angostura, or Ango, is the oldest and most versatile, founded in 1824, easily recognized by its oversized paper label and bright yellow cap. Bold flavors of baking spice, roots, and herbs. It goes particularly well with bigger, stronger notes, and is part and parcel to dozens upon dozens of classic cocktails, including some of my favorites like the Old Fashioned and the Manhattan. Ango.
Next, I keep this bottle of Peychaud's.
Outstanding. Bright cherry red in color, created by Antoine Amédée Peychaud in 1838, just a few years after Angostura hit the market in New Orleans, Louisiana. This one has notes of anise, dark cherry, even a little bit of menthol. And listen to me, Bennett, you can't make a Sazerac without Peychaud's.
I wouldn't dream of it. Finally, I always keep an orange bitters on hand. This one is Regan's Orange Bitters number 6.
Orange bitters marry the bright citrus freshness of orange peels with dried orange as well for some bitterness. There are several on the market. That one you're holding, it was created by my friend, the late Gary Regan, a cocktail historian and statesman bartender. His bitters include spice notes of cardamom and coriander. And believe it or not, Bennett, early recipes for the martini call for equal parts of gin and dry vermouth with a few dashes of orange bitters. Give it a try.
Thank you so much for this. Hey, before you go, what's one more bottle that everyone should consider stocking?
Oh yeah, I've got a great recommendation for you. These are Dale DeGroff's Pimento Bitters. Dale DeGroff is known as King Cocktail. He sort of started the entire cocktail revolution back in the 80s with his work at the Rainbow Room. Pimento is the allspice berry, so it tastes like all spices: cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger. At first, simply substitute this for Angostura in your favorite old-fashioned recipe. But then, move it into some drinks with rum or even cognac. You'll be delighted.
This has been very informative. Thank you so much, Sother.
Thanks so much for having me on, Bennett. Be sure to pick up a copy of Brad Thomas Parsons' book, Bitters, for even more resources about bitters. And I look forward to seeing you over the bar sometime soon. Cheers, buddy.
That was great. Hey, Sother mentioned the Sazerac. How about we make one of those? The Sazerac is one of the most beloved cocktails in the canon of classics since it was created in the mid-1800s. I like to make mine with a little bit of cognac, but for this one, I'm going to stick with the more traditional rye. To get started, in a rocks glass, add a few dashes of absinthe to coat the inside of the glass. You're going to want to discard any excess. And when that's ready, in your mixing glass, add half of an ounce of simple syrup, 2 ounces of rye, and 2 full dashes of your Peychaud's bitters. Then, ice and stir. When ready, strain into the glass. And then espresso lemon peel over the top. Do not add the peel to the glass. I hope that you have fun experimenting with the wide variety of flavors that bitters can bring to the cocktail table. Just remember that a little goes a long way. Start with 1 to 3 dashes per drink and work up from there. Oh, and have fun!